What we doing there? Have you subscribed? Hmm? I hope so. First and foremost, rest in peace, Yubin Tamang. I hope I said it correctly. I hope I pronounced it correctly. My condolences to your family. That was the young man that lost his life. Tragic car accident, hit and run. This is the reason as to why Gets his name, his topic of discussion right now. And I just want to state for my audience that I don't agree with Gets' actions. I was just trying to find context, personally, for myself. Now, yes, you can tell me what's that got to do with the death. That's not my agenda. An example would be when I lost my father was killed in Jamaica, and I heard that, he was shot. Okay, that's the facts, right? Me personally, I still wanted to know, like, over what though? Give me some context, like what? Did he have all sorts of quids? Did he owe all sorts of quids? But this is just me. So I ask for self. I don't say it in a way where it's like, oh, I need to know this, I need to know that. It's just for self. So I was just putting it out there for the discussion. But people are right when we do say we've lost somebody over this. So definitely, respectfully, there's no disrespect intended. And I'm also mindful that a lot of us may have lost friends or family members to something similar. So I just wanted you to know my standpoint is that I don't agree with what gets done. However, I just wanted some context. Now look, today I'm seeing Traplaw Ross being pressured by Ybeez, who is Central C's manager. And what it brings me to say is, content creators, including myself, we all have to be mindful that when we speak on people, sometimes it's not necessarily the people, it's their entourage, i.e. managers, close friends, members. You know what I'm saying? We have to be mindful of that. The individual you're referring to may not be bothered. Like, I see Central C, you look calm. And salute to Central C. Great artist. And we have to champion him because he's from where we're from. But he seemed like he was cool with it. He understood it. But again, he can't technically control what his entourage want to do because, bro, it's in the name of you. Like, I'm outraged for you. I'm standing on all 10. So yeah, when I saw that, I felt a little sorry for Traplaw Ross because I can see he's not built for it. He's just in love with badness. All sorts of madness. Yeah, he loves it. And that's how he's paid. So I'm assuming from what I see, he does his research. Whether it's factual or not, I'm not sure. But that's his lane that he's in. Now, what I will say is, Traplaw Ross, bro, salute first and foremost. I'm in this content space. I know you've been here for a while. Salute. But when you're talking to people like DJ Academics, bro, and you're painting this picture or this narrative that, someone's the wickedest thing since I don't know what, yeah? But let's not be mentioning that people are Crips, bro. I don't like how that sounds, you know what I mean? We're from the UK, Bloods, Crips, that's an American thing, it's a Los Angeles thing. Even when they looked on New York at a point of condoning their flags and that they was distasteful about it. So the last thing I want to see is people from the UK talking about they're a Crip. Yeah? Your cousin or uncle better be from Los Angeles, bad man. Otherwise, what we doing there? It's over, buddy. So yeah, bro, let's be mindful that when you're talking for us because you're the face of the content over here. Academics is looking at you like, got Crips over here, okay. Now look, if you ask me, I believe Central C is a better artist than Digger D, my opinion. Their past has got nothing to do with me. Just my opinion on the music though. You understand? So yeah, Ybeez was well within his rights to stand on all 10 for Central C or for himself. That's his brand. You have to guard your reputation with your life. We all know this. Yeah, and if you're talking loosely on him, What do you expect? So content creators, I see Bouncer saying he don't want no smoke. And listen, I'm in agreement. However, yeah, I am not trying to go back to the big house. Leave me alone. I try to be respectful when I talk on others. I'm just giving my opinion. Man can't tell me to come outside. Know what I mean? Cause if we go outside, then the next thing we're in the yard. I ain't trying to go back to the yard. It's crazy. All sorts of foolishness. It's not even over all sorts of quids. What we doing there? But again, be mindful, bro. Because it's the members around the person. They're active. They're still in the streets. They don't take no disrespect. And I salute that, bro. So please, let's be mindful when we're talking. Because sometimes I see some content creators, we get carried away. We start talking like, because we got security. Like, I get it. Prevention is better than cure. Security makes sense. But bro, let's not sit and think that it's cool to have security. Like, if you're in a field where you're a successful artist, singer, football player, basketball player, have your security, bro, because you want to wear your nice things and that. But bad man, if you got security because you're on the internet trolling, that's not cool, buddy. It's over, buddy. So let's all be mindful. Do you know what I'm saying? Because personally, I didn't think Ybeez was in the wrong. Yeah, I felt sorry for Trap Law Ross because he doesn't seem like he's built for that. Even though he was speaking like he didn't want to move. I believe he's got footage of him standing tall. I can't wait to see that. But yeah, man, sometimes we just got to be mindful. You know, let's speak on facts, of course. But if your assumption is that you don't think somebody's gangster and you want to roll with that on the internet and paint that picture of that individual, you can't be mad if his entourage, manager, friends, members press you over the situation, bro. And I'm sure we all know that, bro. You don't even have to be from the streets to be aware or mindful of that. It's just common sense. You're going to get pressed over the issue, bro. You know, my opinion. So yeah, I see that today. That was interesting. You know, and big up Digga D also. Doing his thing, forwarded fresh out. You know, I see him with Burner. That was a good look to see. It's all about growth, elevation, all sorts, man. All sorts of quids. I want to see my folks be rich. So let's get it, man. Now, Zeze Millz, I see something with you saying, you know, some people are doing it for clickbait regarding the young man who lost his life. A lot of people you're saying don't care about the situation. And I kind of know what you mean. Me personally, I care for what's happened to the young man. Number one, he was so young. Number two, I know people that's lost their lives in similar situations, so I can relate. And it's a dramatic, traumatic experience. Watching the video even. Most of us that's watched that video, me personally, I saw it the first time. I don't think I watched it a second. I was like, cool, man. Sad. So if you're asking me to start a GoFundMe, I'm not the person to do all of that. That's for the folks with all sorts of quids. I might be able to chip in a $5 or a $10. That's cool. You know what I mean? Yeah? But when you're saying what you're saying, sometimes be direct. Like, who are you talking to? Who are you referring to when you state this? Who have you seen that you believe is using the young brother's name for clickbait? Like, let's start being direct. All this indirect. Don't get me wrong, in the rap game, cool. This ain't the rap game. This is content. This is the YouTube where you get slandered in comments. Yeah. I know about that. I've had my own friends phone me and say, bad man, I can't believe you're still on the internet. I would have kept low. I'm like, bro, comments don't hurt me, bro. I'm outside. And when I say I'm outside, like, I'm still maneuvering and I go about. Like, I'm not thinking nothing, bro. It's comments. You're all entitled to your opinion. Say what you want. Leave it in the comments. Do you get what I'm saying? But Zeze, you're going to do what Zeze does best, but try be direct with it, you know, and let me know if you're starting a GoFundMe so I can send you my money. Because sometimes what people do is they'll talk on, oh, you lot are just doing this for this, but you're still mentioning the subject though. You're still referring to the young brother who died, whose family also have to listen to you talk about their son. So in one breath you're saying, we shouldn't be talking on his name, and in the next breath you're talking on his name. What we doing here? It's the landing, man. Leave it in the comments. See, because it's been a dark weekend for football, I was going to leave you with a final thought. So I'll leave you with a final thought. This is to all, and I hope you catch the message in this. See all you football fans that support Liverpool FC, yeah? But we want to scream black power and that. I suppose this is directly to my black brothers. Black power, all sorts, yeah? Standing on 10. Bad man. And this is what I mean about protecting your team when you have a team in the field. When the boy, Luis Suarez, was convicted for racism towards Patrice Evra, was you Liverpool fans still supporting Liverpool? Was you still screaming when Suarez scored in them seasons? It's over, buddy.
Call me Saint Nick. Caesar with me too. Going ape shit. Gorillas in the zoo. We had to break shit.